guys, today's video is going to be about circumstances and why they don't matter, why they will not stop your manifestation, essentially dealing with it when you're feeling panicked and stressed, because this is the #1 hurdle for people that I've noticed in general, and my interactions online with people and with clients. People get really stuck on what they're seeing in the 3D reality, and that shouldn't be the case. You know, just because you're manifesting a person or a, you know, intangible thing, you consider it more difficult, and there are negative assumptions and limitations about it when you're like, you know, beliefs about it, which shouldn't be the case. It's really the same as any other manifestation. So today I'm going to give you guys some more insight and hopefully reassurance and understanding about why you need to stop complaining about circumstances, letting it drag you down. And this is very similar to the video I did yesterday, but this is going in a slightly different direction, a little bit of different insight. So if you do want to keep watching and hear my advice, see more manifestation content, please do thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell right below what you're watching right here. And in the description box as well is the link for my coaching services. It has all the information on my Instagram, which is LOA Coaching. So do take a look if you're interested, get in touch if you'd like some more personal help. You know, I can only offer you the personal help if you book coaching with me. I'm not able to, unfortunately, provide, you know, free coaching advice and go in depth, because that is literally the business I'm running, the services I'm offering. So yeah, if you really feel like you would like that, then do go take a look. And let's get started. So just to literally summarize and give you guys an overview, and the first point is that circumstances are irrelevant. Whatever is happening in your 3D reality is irrelevant. It does not matter. It doesn't matter about a time period, about who is involved, how things happened, where something happened, what didn't happen. It doesn't matter. It's not relevant to your manifestation. The only thing that's relevant is the image and beliefs that you are holding in your mind. Focusing on that, focusing on your desired outcome, that result you want, the relationship you want. You know, how is your SP being recreated? You know, what qualities do they have? How do they treat you? What, you know, tangible or intangible manifestations do you have? You have it in your reality now. You need to think of it that way. You cannot look at the circumstances. You cannot look to the 3D circumstances, because you will constantly be stuck in this loop, and you'll barely make any progress if you are constantly getting dragged down, not on a good enough mental diet where, you know, whatever's happening in the 3D, if it's not in your favor, you're allowing it to really affect you. That is going to hold you back. Here's a question that just to pose to you guys and to myself as well, to really kind of, yeah, ingrain it in my own mind as well. If circumstances were important, how would anyone manifest anything? You know, if there was such a thing as an impossible manifestation, you know, let's say someone's manifesting their SP, they haven't spoken to them in 5 years, and they ended on extremely bad terms, they have no contact, they have no knowledge of them, no form of communication with them. If those circumstances mattered, then you could never manifest an SP out of bad circumstances, right? If you want a job that you have no qualifications for, and it was impossible, you could never manifest your dream. So how are people manifesting impossible things? Look to other people's success stories. I have a couple of videos of my own successes of things that would seem impossible or unrealistic, and use that as evidence and motivation, you know, inspiration, to show you guys that they really are not relevant. They have to conform and they have to change. So no matter how impossible it seems, they will have to change to give you what you want. It's also super important to keep in mind that you are the creator of your reality. You need to focus on and remind yourself, whether it's through an affirmation rampage or whatever the case may be, that you create your reality. Your thoughts, the focus you keep in your mind, whatever images, ideas, and beliefs you are focusing on, you don't have to believe it, but when I say beliefs, like beliefs that you are creating, I mean. So new assumptions, the new story, you need to keep your mind focused on that. That is what your reality responds to. So if you're not seeing what you want, it's because you're not maintaining the mindset that you need to, you know, manifest your desire. You're not holding that new story as the predominant vision in your mind. You're allowing it to go back to 3D circumstances, the old story, you know, if it's a person you're manifesting, old fights you had, ways they disappointed you in the past. Like, you're allowing yourself to reminisce on all these negative points and it's holding you back. You're not aligning properly with that new story. So please try and ignore the 3D circumstances as best as you can. And I have other videos discussing specifically how to ignore the 3D. If you persist, everything in your reality has to align and shift and change or be removed. Most things, usually it's like negative things that just are removed from your reality in some really natural but crazy way that you probably wouldn't have expected. And if you persist, everything will have to align to, you know, align with your affirmations. Whatever you're affirming for, and okay, I'll give a different example to SP because I gave a few already during this video. If there's your dream car, you want to manifest your dream car, and you are affirming that I own a BMW, blah, blah, blah. And you're literally saying that you're the owner of it, right? So you have it. Your reality will have to align to give you the money you need, the right deal. Aware of a specific car dealership, someone or family member gifts you an old car that it's the exact model you wanted. It might not be the newest version, but let's say, you know, it's like a 2016 BMW whatever, and it is the car you want, it's just not the newest version. They might just gift you that. It could come about in crazy, unexpected, amazing ways. So whatever's in your reality will have to shift and align to give you that. It doesn't matter if right now you don't have the money, you don't have the means to buy it, maybe you don't even have a driving license. It doesn't matter. That you don't need to affirm for, you can just go and do that. Like, that is a logical, you know, step to take. It doesn't have to all be, you know, the manifestation unfolding on its own. You can go and be like, hey, I'm going to get my driver's license. So little things like that, you can take action. But ultimately, whatever you're seeing in the 3D reality, the list of things that you think are against you, that, you know, prove to you in your mind that you won't be able to get it, or that it's too difficult to change, will change. You have to persist in your affirmations. You have to hold that new story as the dominant, you know, belief and assumption in your mind. And you do this through repetition. Repetition is essential. I say this in every video. Repeating your affirmations, staying on top of your mental diet, visualizing whatever, you know, you want to do, whatever feels natural and best for you, to be able to stick to the new story. You need to do that consistently. It doesn't have to be 24 hours a day. It doesn't even have to be every single day. Just get yourself back on track and try and be as consistent as possible. So the reason you need to repeat is also mainly due to resistance. You have experienced this 3D reality for so long and seen those negative circumstances, possibly, you know, seen as like a stagnation, you know, a lack of change for such a long period of time, whether it's months or years that you haven't had that manifestation. So to you, this is like your set reality. It's the truth. It's the fact that, you know, XYZ isn't here. I don't have money. I don't have this. I don't have that. That to you is your assumption right now because it's what you've experienced in your reality for so long. But if you persist and keep repeating, you will be able to release that resistance. The resistance comes from the negative old story, right? So you need to focus on that new story as much as you can, which does mean you need to ignore the circumstances. The final point before we wrap this up, this became more of a motivational rant, I feel like, but I just had so much to say on the matter, because I do still get so many comments from you guys saying, you know, but he did this, this happened, what if I feel like this? None of it matters. I can give you advice on it, but ultimately the answer is that none of it matters. You go to the new story, you persist. It doesn't matter what's happening now. If you want to stay stuck in that, then that's going to be your reality. You're not going to shift to a new reality because you're focused on those circumstances. So essentially questioning and doubting what's happening, doubting, you know, why is my 3D reality like this? Maybe it doesn't work, you know, but he said this and he feels this way, therefore that's the fact, that's the truth. No, you're the creator. You have every ability and right to change that, change how they feel, change the story, put it in back into your favor. So questioning it is only going to cause more of a delay. You're going to, you know, prevent the movement forward from coming so much faster because you're holding yourself in the 3D reality. You're putting that, you know, technically on a pedestal. You're prioritizing that above the new story that you're creating. So essentially, just to give you guys more of an overview as well, you want to stick to the new story, stay on top of your mental diet, especially when you start spiraling or getting freaked out about the 3D circumstances. Whatever doubt or question you have, it doesn't matter. The answer is always persist and create the new story. So hopefully that all made sense. It was a little bit here and there. I had so many ideas pop into my mind as I was talking, but hopefully that all made sense. If it did and you enjoyed, please do thumbs up, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and I'll see you next time. Bye.